was young, my mum got me this wee I think it was Leapfrog. It was an interactive book. I was just able to connect with different sounds and the shapes and stuff they would make. And then from there to one of the old Casio, probably battery powered keyboards. And I just loved playing with sounds. Then I started taking piano lessons and just kind of went through it. Wanted to do my own thing more than getting graded. Just kept playing piano, and then guitar came naturally after piano. So not a lot of people know that piano is my main instrument rather than guitar, but a guitar is easier to take with you everywhere. You can't bring a piano. And from there, just naturally evolved and kept going and kept going. And then whenever I started writing my own music, I wanted to learn how to record it. Yeah, it's been a natural evolution from the start, where it's just, I want to know how to do this, how do I do it? And then you learn how to do it, and then you go on to the next thing, and it got here. I think whenever you play guitar, especially at the start, all you're doing is trying to play other songs. So you're learning all your chords, and then happy mistakes happen. You know, you're trying to play a song and you make a mistake, and you're like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. And from there, it's natural. You're trying to match lyrics with melodies, with chords, with tempo, and the more you do that, you start just being in that system a lot more, and you're writing your own songs rather than covering songs.
Lately I've been sleeping on my own, and by lately I mean a year or so. So if you're feeling lonely and you need a place to go, baby, I'm still sleeping on my own. Ooh, I even quit the drink, and I made sure that I was clean, and I got off my faithful high horse to fix these things that I had seen. So when the world around me crumbles, at least I know that I've got me. So when the world around me crumbles, at least I know that I've got me.
I love lyrics, and I love writing lyrics. I love finding a way how to get across the emotions or the story that you're trying to tell in the most poetic way possible. The music is just an accompaniment to the lyrics, but then whenever you start to rely or go through the music, you start finding ways how to almost make lyrics and meanings out of different musical things within the song. So for me, it starts with lyrics, or it would start with one line of a song, and then that starts the journey of the rest of the song and the reason or the meaning behind it.
Early this morning, I looked at the sun, melted the frost on my heart. I know I'm not evil or cruel to the world. I've just had it rough from the start. I met with a man who was born with no soul. He taught me of old wicked ways. Stay alive but not living, and take without giving. You'll find yourself loving each day. You know I don't hate you, degrade or berate you. There's times when you fall out of touch. Don't let it get twisted. I'm not out for blood. I just don't seem to like you that much.
a good song just makes you feel something. Some people don't like the likes of pop music, you know, that are really into their deep, meaningful songs. But again, if it makes you feel happy and it makes you feel relaxed on a summer's day, then it's doing a good job. For me, I love more really deep diving into a song. You know, why did the artist write it this way? Why didn't they just say this? Where did they get their inspiration from to write like that? So the more I understand about a song, and then the songwriter, that's whenever I start appreciating it more. You'll enjoy songs more if you appreciate them, but you start to appreciate them the more you enjoy them. So it's kind of like chicken and egg.
Into the fog I wander on, with every step I fall, and as I keep climbing higher up, till the high's not high at all, into the night I crawl alone, afraid of misery. I took on all that I could bear. There's no need for your company. It's been cold, I wish I'd known. And these nights get awful long when you're set in stone. My silence sings so loud within, and if nothing's gonna change, I'ma let it in.
My influences started young, so I remember the likes of them CDs you would have got in a magazine. I remember my dad had one, and it's like the car would have like 6 CDs in the back and in the boot, and you could interchange them. I remember there was Krista Berg, Spanish Train, which is the scariest song I've ever heard. There was also Don't Fear the Reaper. Then there was the Michael Jackson Bad album, and then the Les Miserables soundtrack, which again was pretty scary. So that wasn't pop music, and then from there I just started listening to other artists in that era. So there would have been the likes of Elton John, David Bowie, stuff like that. And then whenever I got a bit older and I was finding my own kind of musical tastes, it went more towards the likes of Bon Iver, The National, Sufjan Stevens. And again, they're very similar to these older artists, where they were trying to do something different. They were being themselves. They weren't just kind of writing throwaway songs for the masses. They were very, very unique. So at the minute, I would say it would be the likes of Sufjan Stevens, Novo Amor, Bon Iver, The National, just amazing artists.
Laying in the bayou, I was dreaming about my girl. I left her with a broken heart and a grudge against the world. I faded up my crimson look, I finally paid the price. Lay me down so gently now, I've nearly made it twice. Feeling so damn lost with you. Now I'm finally coming to. Let me say Let me say it all just went away. It all just went away. It all just went away.
For me, it's both. You can write an amazing song, and if you don't produce it right, no one will hear past the first line. Do you know, you need to create something where people, if they can't understand the language you speak, they would still listen to the song. But it's definitely a marriage of the songwriting at its bare bones on a guitar or a piano, and then you're bringing the production. Everything that you bring in has to be for a reason. Do you know, if you're bringing in, whether it be an instrument, an effect, or any type of recording, you're doing it for a reason. You're not just doing it for a throwaway. So for me, it's my brain's in two parts. I write a song, and then whenever I'm producing, I'm trying to write lyrics but through sounds and instruments and different effects that really complement the songwriting. I've never enjoyed being in front of people. I don't enjoy people looking at me, but I love performing, and I love that moment you're in whenever you just get to go for it all and you do it. But the leading up to gigs or any kind of performance, I'm super anxious. I'm really worried. I think no one's going to like me. I'm just really down on myself. But as it gets closer and closer to the gig or the performance, the fears and worries start to go away, and it's almost, you know, I get really angsty, and I'm like, no, I'm going to do it just because I don't want to do it. So yeah, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, probably not all that confident, but when I'm in the bubble and I'm performing, I'm grand. It's fun. The closer it gets, the more real it is, and you have to just accept at the final little bit, all right, this is happening, let's do it.
I have been many places in my own mind. You have seen many faces. I try and hide. We don't have to worry about the things we never had. We can do it all now, or we can chase all the good times. And when I was younger, my mother would always say, your eyes, they look clearer after a tear has took the pain away. Oh mother, you wrong.
It depends on how they're struggling, but if it's just that you're not happy, maybe look at why you're not happy. If it's because you haven't reached a specific level of fame or notoriety, then is that what you're doing it for? And that it's okay to not want what you wanted last year or 5 years ago. There's a lot of people that when they're young, they're wanting to be this next big huge thing, and as they get older and they've got, whether it be family or another job that they truly enjoy, they start realizing that they don't need to put all their chips into that one pot of music, and that it can just be something that you do for enjoyment. So if anyone's struggling, just try and look at it from a bigger picture and see what would be the perfect scenario where you would be enjoying it, because for a lot of people that perfect scenario won't exist. You know, you can't get everything that you want, so sometimes it's actually really freeing to take a step back and say, I'm not going after what I thought I wanted, and I'm just gonna do these small things or random things with it instead.
When it comes to morning, don't let me wake up. There's pain in every day. Find me somebody who's harnessed the pain to stop them from feeling this way. I never would ask, but I know that you care. So shake me, then you take some rest. I am your burden, a pile of old bones that quiver and break what is left. Let me off, I am done with the world. The things that I've seen, oh, the things I have heard. Don't let me down, please, just let me go first. I wanna be free and be done with the earth.
So the best place I would say for anyone to find me is Instagram. I don't upload all that much, try not to live life through Instagram or through social media, but any updates is on that. So if I've got any upcoming gigs, it's on Instagram, or if I'm releasing music, it's on Instagram.